Hello, welcome to Pro Mixing and Mastering. This is Cubase versus Ableton. So which one is better? This is Cubase and I've got a project in Cubase, and this is how Cubase looks like. Alright. And this one right here is Ableton Live 11 Live Suite. This Live 11 Suite. This is how, wonder why they like put it like that. So this is how it looks like. All right, this is Ableton. Of course you can minimize this, and this is how it looks like. You can as well like maximize that. So we have Cubase and we have Ableton Live 11 Suite, and of course there is Cubase 10, 11, 12, just like that. And in Cubase you can do this. We have group number 1 and group number 2, and we have FX for reverb and FX for the delay or any reverb or any distortion plugin that you want to add in. And this is how you link your vocals to the groups. So you just have to like come to the vocal that you want to link, and then you come to the group section and then go to the group that you want to link. If you want to link your vocal to group number 2, just click like that and it will be group number 2, or if it's group number 1, just click like that and it will be group number 1. Or if you want to take it to FX, you can of course link it to FX as well, reverb or delay. That means the voice will be of the delay, coming from the delay, but in this case the normal way is for your vocals to come out from the group. All right, and as simple as that, this is how you do it in Cubase 5 or Cubase 10. This is how you do it, and recording is as simple as that. And now with Cubase you are limited because there is nothing more that you can like add on to the vocals. Like if you want to get plugins onto this vocal, of course you have to come to inserts and then start inserting and searching for those plugins that you want to add. And if you want to make a MIDI or play in something, of course you just have to come there and say add instrument or add MIDI track, and that's how you do it in Cubase. Now what's the downside of Cubase? I will talk about that, but for now let me go to Ableton Live. So in Ableton Live, what you do is if you want to create groups, of course you can just highlight everything, like hold everything that you want to send to the group, and then after that just right click and then come to group tracks, and immediately you click on that, all the vocals that you select will be added to that group channel track. That's how you do it. All the vocals that you like select will be added to that group track, and that group track will be created for you. For example, I have group number 2, so this group number 2 is all for the lead vocals. This is the group right here, and you can create as many groups as you want, just like in Cubase. You can like add more groups, you can add more groups, you can create more groups, add group channel track, stereo of course, and you can continue to add it like that. And in Ableton you just select everything that you want to add to a group, and then you say group this track, and all the vocals will be grouped. The vocals you wanna like send to that group will be grouped to that group, and it will even select a color for you. And when it comes to FX, like in Cubase you have this reverb FX. It's the same also in Ableton, but in Ableton once you open it up, they set up the reverb, the FX tracks like this one for reverb and delay, but of course you can delete and add your own track for reverb and delay if you want to. You can put return tracks, you can put audio MIDI and all that. So this is already added, where you have this automatically added reverb and delay, and of course you can, if you don't like it, just double click on it, click there, delete it, and add your own reverb or delay from here. Just this side, you can like quickly come in and, you know, pick whatever you want and just add it there, and it will automatically just like be thrown there, and you can delete the other one that you have if you want to, anything that you want to add into your effects. All right, whether it's reverb or auto tune, you can add it there. The handwork is really good, and you can do a lot. You can like create your MIDI tracks just like that. Control Shift T, you create your MIDI track just like that, and if you want another track, just Control T will add another track right there. And the other thing is that when you come to this side, you can search for any, like in Cubase you can like begin to search for, there is no search bar where you can search for a certain plugin that you want this side as quickly as possible. All right, you just have to keep searching and checking. But in Ableton Live, you can like, if I want CLA 2A, I can just like come here and just say CLA 2A, and it will like give me CLA 2A. It will immediately like find the folder for me and bring it up. If I say auto tune, like immediately I type auto tune, it will like bring up auto tune right there. If you want to go to drums, immediately you like wanna drums already this side, and you can just like pick the drums and throw them there and start creating. All right, you understand what I'm trying to show you guys. So you can like in Cubase, of course, if you want to create drums, you have to start like insert track, then you have to instruments, and then all that you have to start like putting stuff like that, and sometimes time, like now you have these. All right, for the drums, like you start creating. But in Ableton Live, you can just like add right there, and you will have your drums, like what you just put like right here. Drums is already put up, and you can go to this part, throw in the type of drum that you want. If you want snares, you can like have the snares, toms, congas, and all that, and you can start creating. And the other thing is that you can use your own personal samples. Like if I don't want this, I can like go to my own samples. All right, so I have my samples right there. Like in Cubase, there is no this that you can like get your samples and put them there. So in Ableton, it's more like FL, also a little bit of FL. You can like get your samples and swap. Like in Cubase, if you want to put a sample, you have to create an audio track just like that. And this audio track, like if you want, you can put it in mono. If your samples are in mono, create an audio track in mono. If your samples are stereo, create an audio track in stereo, so mono. And then from there, you will have now to like get a sound. You get a sound, then you like, just like that, you can like get a sound. For example, you can like get an audio, open up an audio somewhere, and you know, once you open it up, you throw it in here, and that's how you edit your samples. But in Ableton, you can like see this, the one that I put there. So I've got samples like this, kick. So let's say I like this kick, I can just like drag it all the way to this part where there is this tom. I can like put it there. All right, and it will be, I can use it in my kits. I can use it in my drum rack pack. I can use it anywhere, and I'll create. You will be able to create. So this is how great Ableton is. So easy to use. Apart from that, you can do a lot saturation. There are good saturation plugins. There are also very handy ways you can do parallel compression. I just did a video on parallel compression, how you can blend in, how your vocals can sound like this. Morning Africa, good morning America, good morning. Or should I show you something that is cool? Let me go and just increase the highs to that saturation, to that group channel. Morning Africa, good morning America, good morning. This one right here, this is group number 2, and this is where I am driving in that high end. This one. Morning Africa, good morning America, good morning Europe, good morning. So Ableton has that to like just hand it over to you so your music can sound professional. So it's high time, guys, you tried out Ableton Live. I'm still working. I still work in Cubase. Cubase is such a good DAW, and there are a lot of projects that I'm still doing in Cubase, but just a little bit of that limitation, because whenever you want to take your sound to the next level, you need something like Ableton Live, or like Cubase. You can still work in Cubase, but if you want to do something like what I showed you, it will be a little bit difficult. Of course, you have to use other means to do parallel compression, like creating a second track, like duplicating this, trying to raw out all the highs and start blending them in. So this is where the problem is, but with Ableton, it's as easy as that. It's made for that. So that's how you do it. For more tips, subscribe to Pro Mixing and Mastering. I'll see you in the next one.